What do you want to say? Something about your show?
I shit on myself in the womb.
Stop, Phil.
You fucking stink.
You know what? Fuck this.
Oh, because it's Hollingsworth, but it's worth less.
I don't want to hear about whatever you have to say.
The worthless of the week.
Yeah. Hey, you just gonna sit up there the whole time?
It's a fucking Phil Fox scorpion. It's a move, man. You fucking dummy. Ugh. Then what the fuck? How is it racist? Black people. Oh, God. Oh, shoot me now, dude. Just shoot me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless program. As always, one person's late, as always. It's going to be an interesting show today. Let's see. We already got Felicia's in here. Guyanese Gal, Cookie McJingles. Hello, what up, y'all? Sandy J, who I just saw your text or email, Sandy, and that sucks. Carla's in here. Tyler should be here any moment. And Manny, I mean, late, black. I wish PC Manny was here. No, Manny's actually not going to be here today. What up, Michael Joseph, Victoria? Manulus is unable to make it today. He's out looking at houses. So yesterday he couldn't do it, and we were like, oh, we'll move it to tomorrow. And then he was like, fuck, I can't do it today anyways. I mean, he didn't say fuck, but anyways. So we have a few of the usual suspects right now. It's a dynamic duo, me and myself, Big Irish J Hollingsworth, and Sean the Mechanable McCann.
Sandy J, watch your tone, please.
I love it. Yeah, good point, Sandy. I mean, if we go, first man was black, so I mean, we all come from a black man, so technically we're all black. We're all family, Sandy, right? All right, so Tyler's out walking his dog, and he said he was on his way back. He should be here any moment. And we got some fucking heaters. First I wanted to tell about my Nashville trip. Oh my God, dude. Other than the shows itself, it was it was a shit show. I was hoping. What do you mean, Sandy? Sure, we are. Original man is black man, right? We're all in agreement with that, right? Jesus is black. First man is black. Right, Sean?
Who knows?
Good input. Thank you for that. Everybody's saying hi in the chat. No, okay, so my Nashville trip, holy shit. So I did the Comedy Bar in Nashville, Tennessee, which was great. Comedy Bar was awesome. The shows were great. But everything other than that was a fucking nightmare. So the flight I took, it was at 6 a.m. I didn't sleep at all the night before. Not too much turbulence, so that was good. I get there, and I left Vegas, which was, I think we were about at 110, and I get into Nashville, where it was, I think, about 95, but the humidity made it seem like 2,000 degrees, right? And then I get to the hotel, which, okay, so I didn't know where I was, or I don't know anything about Nashville. It's my first time there. So Sean, I just did like a Google search around the Comedy Bar, as far as like, hotels, motels, tried to find the most cost-effective, but also didn't look like a crime scene, right?
Thanks for addressing me and involving me in this conversation finally. Yeah, now I'm listening. Yeah.
So back to you, chat.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Sean. What's wrong?
Go for it. Nothing. Just waiting like the chat is.
You motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it then. I'm not going to finish the story. And if anybody in the chat's upset with it, you can message Sean directly on his Instagram ads.
This is what the people want from me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fine. No. Yeah. Okay. No. Interesting. And please keep going.
Fuck you. I just took 2 caffeine genius pills, so I'm ready to go. So this place, it was listed. It was called the Drake Motel, not from Canada. and it was.
So does that mean that other hotels make their beds for them?
Yeah, exactly right.
Cool.
All their material and shit. St. Louis this week. What?
No,
Cookie, you thought I was in St. Louis this week? That was fucking a month or two ago. So this was listed as the place that the stars stay. So I was like, dope, but on the everything I saw online. What? Oh, I messaged Sean last time you told us to and left me on scene. Sandy messaged you, Sean. You piece of shit. That means she probably messaged you on Instagram. You read it, never responded.
And you know how I know that's not true? That's factually incorrect is because I do not know where any of those messages live and don't know how to access them. So I didn't see any message. I did, though. I talked to Jay. No, nobody's ever shown me. Look, I could prove it,
dummy.
actually. If you tell me how to do it right now, I will show you that I haven't read any of them. Because I know it's going to say unread.
Oh, Cookie. Okay, I thought you were serious. Cookie was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to.
Sean is right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if somebody could tell me how, I'd be totally
I'll tell you after this, old man.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Shut your fucking uninterested, not old.
You're not interested in Sandy's message? That's fucked.
Yeah, okay.
So I get to the Drake Motel, this fucking place, and I walk in and there's all these pictures of these Nashville country music stars. It's been 10
What
years
if there
since
was one in there from 10 years ago? That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Sean, I'm dying. You're the only one that matches my liver. Could you please get back as soon as possible?
Oh God, look what you started.
Yeah. Okay, so I told Sean I love him. Yes, Felicia. Everybody, go ahead and do that.
Thanks,
that's great.
Felicia. Thanks, Victoria.
And Sandy.
Oh, and Sandy too. She probably
Jesus
said that too.
Christ.
Well, Sandy didn't say what she said, so I didn't.
Yeah, what if she just messaged you, hey, fuck face?
Fuck yourself. Yeah, exactly.
I don't love you at all, you piece of shit. Sandy did message you that. What up, Daphne? So I'm checking in. I see all these pictures, Dolly Parton, all these fucking stars. I was like, oh shit. Okay, from the outside, as I was pulling up, this place it did not look that good, but oh, maybe it's great. I said to the lady, I go, oh shit, all these people stayed here. Immediately goes, oh no. It's like, so you just have pictures of country stars. Okay, cool. Dude, this place might as well have been named the Bates Motel because this fucking shithole. Oh, look, Tyler, very nice.
I saw your picture you put up. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, nice you could join us, Tyler.
Hey, I'm sorry. Am I late to the podcast? That's a day late itself. Sorry, guys. Whatever day today is a crazy one. I don't need. Do you need any more excuses?
I was just talking about the shithole I stayed in Nashville, Tyler. So she gives me my thing, it's like at 1:00, and I keep in mind I've traveled, and I hadn't slept, and so I was like, I just want to get to my room, pass out before the show, and she's like, oh yeah, she's checking me in. She doesn't tell me any of the shit beforehand. I pay, I give my card, everything, hands me she does hand me my key. Cool, it'll be ready in like 3 hours.
What time was this at?
It's like at like 12:30 or 1.
Fuck.
And I'm like, okay. I go, can I just chill here in the lobby that has AC? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. I look outside. If you'd have bet me, I just said, oh, that lady over there there's a crackhead going into all these different rooms that are open. And I said to the lady, I was like, hey, that lady's going in those rooms. She goes, oh yeah, that's our cleaning lady. I was like,
GM.
All right. Yeah, exactly. And then
so she gets it clean so well. She's on meth, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Clean real well on that shit.
Valid.
She'll clean out your wallet. She'll clean out your nightstand. Clean out the whole room.
Clean out your T cells. All right, so so I get in the room. I haven't slept. I went and did the show. Show was great. There was local comics were great, and Greg G. Williams was featuring, who I met at the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. He was great. So then I go back to the hotel, and the next day is the worst storm they've had in like 10 or 20 years. A fucking lightning, the power goes out in my room, so now there's no AC, and I was just like, this is the worst fucking day of my life. Do the second show that next day, and then when I go back to fly back to here to Vegas, as I'm checking in, they go, oh, you're on standby. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I bought this ticket way back when. And so I was like, dude, if I miss this flight, I will lose my shit. Because I was like, I've just been wanting to get through this weekend. And then they luckily got me on, and it was Southwest, which I love Southwest. I fucking, you know why I love Southwest.
Fuck yeah, double seats, bro.
Fucking, and 2 bags free, buddy.
Yep.
What's double seats? Like you get an extra white seat?
I mean, I have some connections where
Dude, anybody can do it, you dumb.
I mean,
you're right. I mean, yeah, dude. So you just buy 2 seats, and then you know they'll refund one of them back to you after the flight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's based on the fact that it's not sold out. If it's sold out, that is not true. You're buying 2 seats, I think.
No,
is that not true?
It's incorrect.
Okay.
And also, you don't have to buy 2
Don't like
seats
your don't like your half wink response. Yeah. No, that's actually incorrect.
So you buy 2 seats, and then when you fly,
Yeah,
you're like,
okay,
my
here, I'll
friend
just,
didn't
I'm
show
gonna,
up.
no. Here,
then
I'll
they
just tell you.
refund
No, it's all this is.
Or if you're
incorrect.
going with a group of 3, you can actually buy 5 seats because they do a special deal.
You're such
They'll
a
refund 2 of
fucking
them.
idiot.
Next
Wow.
topic. So,
Well, that's
Being
good
a
to
guest
know.
of size, I get a second seat free, and then I get to pre-board, and I get to bring a person with me pre-board. So that's why.
Oh, can I just get your free seat?
Yeah, no. But you can pre-board with me, and then nobody's going to sit in that middle seat.
but dude,
Alright.
I just saw.
Do you want to buy your own tickets for?
Oh, Victoria. Oh, is this taking too long? You are now on timeout.
Love it.
Put user in timeout.
Oh,
Victoria.
For 5 minutes, it says.
I know. All right. How do I take that off? Oh,
I don't
fuck.
think
I
you
don't think I can.
Oh no!
It was a joke. Oh, no. Oh, fucking
One of the
Victoria.
most active, appreciative, engaged listeners on this whole thing and who we've known for probably 12
Shots were
years.
fired, though, Sean.
It
But
takes all
I
of her
get it.
comments down.
Oh,
Oh
shit, it does.
It was an accident, Victoria. I thought I could just put it on there for a second as a joke and then take it off.
Andrea, if you would have said, she says pre-board. So are you and I traveling together? It would have been funny if that would have said pre-BORED, but that's kind of what I thought when I first
That's
saw it.
funny. Yes, yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, Jay.
I'm pre-board and post-board with this story. I can't take it off, Felicia. What's up? Mike Wally Walters is in here. What's up, Mike?
Oh, right on.
How you doing?
Words in.
Where's the Manny, the myth, the legend? He is looking at houses.
Fannie Mae Martin.
Big Daddy Chris is in here.
Nice.
Victoria will be back shortly. It was a joke. All right, let's get to some topics. Since Sean's not happy with any of this.
It's not me. It's the.
No, it's
people
cool,
listening.
Sean. I mean, you
Around.
kind of like.
I'll
led the
roll
whole
with them on
charge.
it.
No, you
Not
kind of
really.
led the charge.
I think,
It's cool.
I think your story spoke for itself, or didn't.
All right. So what do you have, Sean?
Yeah, I'm just looking in here. I put a few things in here. God, I hope we
Victoria's back.
Yeah, dude, Victoria, but she could hear the whole time.
I know.
Did she switch over to Facebook, and that's why?
Oh shit, she
Oh,
did.
she did. That's great. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back, Victoria. It was a joke. It was a fucking joke. Yeah,
But Victoria, if we're watching if we're on a live together that I don't have a microphone, you have to switch back to YouTube so I can see what you're saying. Okay. Cool.
She just said "fuck you, Jay," and then on Facebook, assholes.
Hey, what?
She called all of you. Nice.
What did I do?
Yeah, guilt by association.
Man. So hopefully I see in one of these things in this list of things to talk about is Ben and J-Lo are back together, and I'm hoping that we just don't ever get to that. I hope that's the Matt Damon of this show.
I think Manny might have put that. That might be
Okay.
I mean,
that's fine. We're just gonna check it and it disappears.
the only thing about the Ben and J-Lo
Yeah.
thing is immediately when she broke up with A-Rod, she was on fucking Ben's rod immediately. Like there was like no downtime.
No, at all. at all. And you know what? Okay, fuck. Now we just got sucked into it. You know what bugs me about this? Every single so look, man, I got a Google News feed, man, and some shit will slip in. I'm interested in keeping track of what's up with Ben. You know, like, you know, when all the Batman shit goes on, like you want to know that shit that comes through that Ben Affleck's going through. So these things sneak in. So now all of a sudden what I'm seeing, dude, I know that I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck, but I know that she hires those photographers to follow her around, take those shots and leak them to people. Dude, every day they're laying together. They're fucking kissing. This is what ruined Ben Affleck back in the day, man. I remember all this shit. Wasn't this back like in 01 or something? Or
when they did the Gigi or what was their fucking movie?
Gigi, dude. It was
Jiggly
stupid.
or
Giggly.
Giggly. That's right.
Was that what it was?
Was that a Kevin Smith film?
No, dude.
I don't know.
That guy too, man.
By the way, Daphne, are we still flooding Sean's IG? Absolutely.
Man, he's going to tell me how to look at the messages. After
and then look at this, Sean. Who's that?
What's up, sipping?
Sipping on the Marita. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that was my whole thing with just like, goddamn, no mourning for the relationship with A-Rod, but you know, fuck it.
He's a
fucking
dork,
amazing
though,
Yankees,
man.
anyways.
Fuck him. He's a dork.
Okay, sorry. So, what was your? Do you have a PSA, Sean?
Why are we skipping to that? We got so many things to talk about here.
Okay, I'm just
fuck that.
You know, you've made it sound like you had this great story or something.
No, but here's some cool stuff though, man. So who in here, who listening right now, or even, you know, you can comment after this live goes out, plays Fortnite.
I do.
On Fortnite. Yeah. Pretty dope, right? Like it's got great fucking visuals and all that
about
shit.
to shit on it.
Nah, man, I'm just
I
starting.
got day into the game. Is this
no?
You know that about us, Sean.
No, this is going. It's a different direction.
Is it? Is it?
But dude, it was used for let me tell you what it is. So Unreal Engine is what powers all this stuff, and it was made by Epic back in like the late 90s, and it's the engine that runs all the visuals you see on a lot of these games. So not only did it was it used for Epic games, but also Fortnite. He's had some bad experiences. And then it was even used in some movies like The Mandalorian. It was used in Lion King. It was used in Westworld. Lucasfilm uses it. They worked with Epic to develop stagecraft technology for the Mandalorian specifically. So, seeing how this has been out forever, it was really cool. Again, in my news feed, there was this story that came out, and it was about Unreal 5 is coming out. And that's really cool, man, because we're starting to get into more like three-dimensional shit. What?
I'm just laughing when you go, and that's really cool, man. And if you just stopped right there and you go,
that would be the Doug Bell cast.
And then just die off.
And then just go, so what else?
And so I'm super stoked. It's a huge deal.
You know that the
Olympics,
Mandalorian, that uses that graphics, they actually film that show in front of a giant screen so the actors can see what what graphics they're putting in there. So like instead of just having CGI instead of a green screen, it's a giant monitor so they can actually see what's going on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Because you wonder, how do you you can't imagine all that. Like you need something that would be huge. Like now you can actually see it. So it's real in front of you. That's pretty dope.
It's pretty cool.
So did you have something or you want me to go, Jay?
No.
Okay, this. Yeah. So this was this thing comes out and it's by Kotaku, which and I'm sure we've seen it's KOTAKU. If you play games, you see that come through, and they're like part of a bigger media group that does like Jezebel's one of them, Auto Technique, all these different. There's a bunch of different ones. So, anyways, I was like, cool. I want to find out what's going on with Unreal Engine 5. So I just start reading, and then I'm like, wait, what's happening? And so let me just take you on a journey real quick. I'm just going to take everybody on a journey.
Okay.
All right.
So during last week's game development, I'm just going to read you some of these blurbs that are important just to get the point across. So during last week's game development,
was this in Nashville?
Yeah, this is in Nashville, and it was dude. Let me actually bring that up. Worst
No, go
storm
on.
of 2021.
Go on,
I
finish.
stayed in this weird hotel. Now,
I actually am interested in this. Go on.
which story do you want? That one or the real one?
The real one.
Okay, because both are going to be just as good. So during last week's Game Developers Conference, members of Gears of War developer The Coalition debuted an Alpha Point technical demo showing off the environments and effects possible in Unreal Engine 5. I'm like, fuck, all right, dope. Not only are they talking about it, they're showing some shit. Let me dig in a little bit more into this and see what they have to say. This is sick.
You read it to yourself.
Oh, okay. No, I'll give it. I'll do it for everybody. I thought, okay, that's fine. That makes more sense.
You fucking piece of shit.
So, as we go down the article, I'm just more impressed with the character rendering test in which a mildly unkempt white guy with wrinkles under his eyes and a scraggly beard rotates about the screen. We zoom into his pores. We zoom out of those pores, which remain visible even as the camera pulls away. And if you look very closely, you can almost see where the individual beard and eyebrow hairs sprout from his skin. And I'm like, okay, the white guy part, that was kind of odd, but all the shit's cool. Hold on.
Are you guys into this? Like with how realistic things are getting with like how nice monitors are, and like it almost makes movies and TV seem like almost more fake with how realistic it looks.
Yeah.
That's because you have to switch the stock setting. It has it on or not dynamic, but it has it on that cinematic thing. And honestly, it's interesting you bring that up because, dude, that's what I think ruined. There's a zombie movie you like, Tyler. Remember back? I
love all of them.
There was
World War Z.
No, you'd have people over, which probably is for all of them too. But you'd have people over at your place in Seattle, and you guys would watch it. You had that TV that
you would smoke weed and act it out.
You had it set on that, and it looked too real for me, and it looked like soap opera effect. And then that's what ruined that show for me. Is I thought that's how they filmed it. I didn't know your screen was turned to that setting, which comes stock. You got to reset every TV you ever buy. You have to fix it.
Have to fix it. Wait, what's
Sean's
the setting?
That's Sean's tech tip of the day.
Yeah,
how do you fix it though?
Yeah, it's usually set on this thing. Excuse me, called
dynamic or
no, dynamic is okay. Natural is okay. There's one though that's called shit. I can't remember, dude. I don't want to stall. I'd have to look it up, but there is a thing you can hit. It's not smoothing. Yeah.
Okay, so back to the Unreal thing. The white guy,
like,
has all these great graphics.
Yeah, well, I don't know why that got slammed in there, but maybe they were set in context. So I'm like, let's just keep reading the story and just get to it.
They're like, if you zoom in, you can see his privilege.
Yeah, right. John, don't get hung up on that weird shit. Just read the story, bro. Move past it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So next paragraph. All of that slightly greaser, older white guy detail beautifully rendered with 31,000 facial triangles. My face doesn't have nearly that many triangles, and I'm a real-world grizzled old white man.
What the fuck?
After watching this gorgeous demo, any worries I had about the future of older white men with beards in video games has been completely put to rest. I eagerly look forward to the next generation of completely forgettable video game white guys. So, the thing that just ran through my head, whatever the social fucking whatever it is that's attached to that, what is so upsetting in this man? What is lacking in this gentleman's life that he needs others to give him accolades for signaling his virtue so bright? It's a very odd thing, dude. It's just supposed to be like, hey, here's the new engine, check it out, and then like you got to deviate and throw all that bullshit in.
Yeah,
it was a very odd moment.
If it was let's say a black guy, older black guy, would he be saying, "Oh, look at the if you zoom in on this old black guy, you can."
Yeah, isn't that just so odd of a thing?
And then just keep saying "old black guy" over and over again.
Like, I'm never gonna forget this black guy. Thank you guys so much for giving this to me.
Because all we've had for so long were forgettable video game white guys. It's just a very odd position. It's like, dude, you had to think that up to write it. I need to, hey, editor, I'm the editor. Bro, I need you to write a story about the new engine that came out, dude. It's a big deal. People want to read about it. this guy goes away and he's like, what angle do I want to take? I'm not just going to tell people the things they should know and want to know and just be entertained by. Let's throw some shit in it too.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man.
Sorry, y'all, gotta run. Andrea.
Bye.
What'd you say, Tyler?
Bye.
Oh,
To Andrea.
what's this Kevin Smith fallout from He-Man?
Well, first, anybody seen He-Man yet on Netflix?
No, but I've seen articles, or I guess it's supposed. I don't know. I've just you know how I am. I saw a title with He-Man and Kevin Smith, and that was about the most energy I put into it.
So the reason why there's fallout, and I know a little bit about this, and I started to watch the show, and I only watched like a little bit of it, and I was like, I don't really care about this anymore. But so the show is about He-Man, but it's about more of his daughter, and it's called He-Man, but the show's about his daughter. So then people who are watching it are like upset because they want to see more He-Man, but they're just getting mostly a daughter, and the daughter's character is not even his daughter. And this character, I guess, is not very likable and not even a strong female role model. So people are upset because they want more dick and they're getting this pussy, and it's upsetting.
And dude, it's Tila, the one that's the focus. And
Tila
and so
the Masters.
What they said was, look.
Who's Tila? Wasn't it She-Ra?
No, Tila was she was just a side character in He-Man.
This is a side bitch.
Yeah, man. And she had, if I remember right, and I might be mixing her up with She-Ra, I can't remember, but I think Tila was the one that had the eagle headdress on. It was like a tight-fitting eagle head on her head. And so, everybody's stoked that He-Man's coming back. Look, first off, whatever. But
Patrick's excited from Nobody Likes Onions.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And yeah, dude, what another great show he had last night. If you haven't checked out the podcast, go check it out. Nobody Likes Onions. He runs them live. And go over to nobodylikesonions.com/overload.
Oh, look at
no, it's not overload. Okay. I fucked that up. Over something.
Overlanding.
And become a member. Overdrive, overload. No, it's overload. He'll tell us. Anyways,
what up, Divine? Did you see what he said? There's a deleted scene where Marco licks peanut butter off He-Man's balls.
Hey, but check this out. So then there's a brand new, everybody's been waiting for this, dude. There's a brand new Superman coming out, and it's like it's supposed to be sick. They showed there's a new fucking outfit the dude wears, whatever the fuck they call those things.
In the comics or a movie?
No, it's a new movie, dude.
Oh shit.
Is it black and white?
So actually what's funny is the part of it is black and white. There's these cut tos, and there's actually, if you go to YouTube, you can find a little clip about, but there's like these cut tos that are black and white. It's super dope. And but then they came out and said that Superman's actually not going to be in it at all. It's called Superman, but he's not going to be in it. But instead they're going to have Liliane Gorenovich, who happened to be in the first Superman. She's the one that walked by the camera in the Daily Planet in the very first Superman. You caught a glimpse of her for a second. Everything I'm saying right now is the equivalent of what's happening with He-Man.
Oh, gotcha.
Everybody's sold bullshit. It's called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
That's so funny. You had me fooled. But there's no real Superman. Wait, you lied to me, Sean.
So listen to this.
Why'd you even say anything about the outfit?
Details. When you lie, you got to have the details.
So one of his things he says, excuse me, one of the things, so he's been getting hit up with like, dude, this is fucked up. And because they've only put out the first half of the season.
Hold on. Read Patrick's.
I was trying to make her.
Read it.
Yeah, it says she's the one that walked by the camera. Quote, she's the one that walked by the camera. Quote, oh, like everyone in every movie.
All right, no, sorry.
I was trying to make her more of like a fucking whatever they call those people that stand in the back. Extras. So they put out first half of the season, and the second half's going to come out. Well, dude, I'm just going to, sorry, creator. But the thing is like, and this is, dude, whatever. I'm not going to spoil it. It's just part of the fucking story. So whatever. But anyways, something bad happens right away that makes it impossible for He-Man to be part of the story anymore. and people are pissed. And so he's getting hit up. So here's what Kevin Smith, his latest reaction was, is, I see people online go, hey, man, they're getting rid of He-Man. Like, you really fucking think Mattel Television, who hired me and paid me money, wants to do a fucking Masters of the Universe show without He-Man? Grow the fuck up, man. Like, that blew my mind. Bunch of people being like, oh, I smell it. This is a bait and switch. Well, guess what, fat boy? It is a bait and switch. You said you were making He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and you did the opposite. So how about just a little fucking contrition? Say, hey, I'm not going to apologize. It's my fucking movie. But yeah, you're right. Stick around or don't. But don't be a dick. And don't ruin classic shows, man.
Well, I think I have done different daily videos on it where, you know, they, in the comic books, you know, I used to collect comics. I was a big comic book reader growing up. But like Hulk is now, I keep in mind, this is the last time I looked into it. So in comics, you know, people die and then come back and this and that. But the original Hulk had died, and then there was an Asian Hulk named Amadeus Cho. Iron Man was like I think like a teenage black girl was now Iron Man. I'm trying to think of some of the other characters that they had changed. And I'm like, all right, yes, you know, but is it Iron Girl or what? Yeah, Sandy's trying to PC.
Do you know what
Manny.
sucks? It's what's behind that. That's what sucks about it, man. Yeah. That's
yeah,
what
this is why we need Manny.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what was wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your history would kind of dictate that on the show.
Boy.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ironheart. There you go. Oh my God.
See, I thought this, but I didn't want to say this. But this is something that I thought.
God damn it, Patrick.
See how it's such bullshit, though. Look, you've even brought this up, Jay, and you make a good point. It's fucking lazy.
Yeah,
it's lazy because you know what? So not only is it lazy, but it also sucks because you know how it worked, man. These people got in a room, whoever these people are that came up with how they're going to switch.
Wait, no, correction. Those people.
Those people. They were black folks. Which way do I say there were black folks in there? Is it these people or those people?
Oh, fuck it. We just want to say here, since PC Manny's not here, we just want to say here on the HollingsWorthless program that whoever you are,
it's hard, isn't it?
We love you. Yeah, I don't know.
Hard.
We've talked about this. I don't know how Manny just fucking rattles them off, and it's so smooth. Yeah.
No, but whoever
he's actually apologizing for it.
It's a free for all. But dude, that's the thing is, you know, the people got into a room and they're like, okay, what do we need to do so our company looks good? What do we need to do so we fall in line with what looks good and what's socially acceptable? It's not, dude, you know, it's
pandering. In comedy, it would be pandering.
They're not trying to, it's pandering, dude. Now, it would be different if they came up with new characters and they say, hey, here's some new characters. We're like, oh, dude, dope. Look, you're adding to the universe. But because you're trying to change Iron Man and Hulk and all this shit, you're clearly doing it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
Dude, I did the day video on, I'm looking up the names. Yeah, so you know about they had the first non-binary. Yeah, here it is. Marvel Comics announced they had their first non-binary superhero, and yes, and then Safe Space.
Safe Space, yeah,
yeah. So there's, I mean, it's so like. And
what were their powers though, dude? What remember?
Safe Space. Fucking what was it?
They can defund the police and
in a single article.
Right about there though, man. It was like it was something like that.
Yeah, they could take away your employment.
Do you remember though? There was actual. They had powers though that were ridiculous.
Right, like taking away people's platforms.
Yeah, it's shit like that. Exactly. Able to make people stop talking in a split second.
Yeah. So there's twins, Snowflake and Safe Space, but I believe Safe Space identifies as he, him, and Snowflake is non-binary. Snowflake can generate like cold, like Iceman, I believe, or Ice Person.
Man.
And Safe Space, I think he can create force fields, but he can only trigger them if he's
did you hear
protecting
it?
somebody. You
Did
thought I
you
was
hear
going
it?
to see
Trigger.
What?
He can only trigger
Yes,
it.
I
Right?
dude.
All of it's right there, man. It's all right
That's
Dude.
there.
hilarious.
But I'm like, okay, so if I identified as non-binary or whatever, I wouldn't want that as my representative of a superhero. I just want, like, why does it have to be so on the nose? Why not, whatever their powers may be or their origin story? It just so happens they're also non-binary. Same with like Marvel.
Tokenization. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Marvel had, I think they might have been the first one with like a gay superhero, and it was from Alpha Flight. It was a guy named North Star. And from what I remember, when it all came out, it was just like, yeah, he's gay, but it was never mentioned before because that's just who he is. It's not like we didn't change his name from North Star to fucking, I don't know, Brown
Like
Star,
like Dumbledore and Harry Potter, just coming out way later after everything's like.
I don't
said.
know. I've never watched Harry Potter.
Oh well, he's not a gay person, but after everything's been written and said, the author came out and said he's gay.
That's
Oh.
like the other dude too from Loki.
Wait, say that again, Sean.
Loki's bisexual. The person who does
The actor?
Loki came out and said it. No, not the
Oh.
actor. The person
Oh.
who wrote it or whatever came out and said, or maybe the new studio
Oh.
head.
Mm.
But you know what's fine with? But dude, that's fine. I don't give a shit, dude. You know this too, Jay. This happens when we watch movies. The second they start
The
making
boners?
love, dude. No, it's like when it's this making love bullshit. Like,
Oh yeah.
and it's when you're trying to just watch a movie and it's about whatever, and then they just take a huge fucking thick syringe and inject a bunch of fucking love making into it. And you're like, why? This relationship has nothing to do with this story. But I get what you're.
I mean, we are on like Pornhub.com, but
but dude, come on. Whatever the fuck.
Dirty Dudes 3. Like, why do they gotta always put a love story in? Why not just the fucking, right, Sean?
Yeah,
No,
man. But my point is like, that whole your sexuality, like, unless it's part of the story, it drives the story along. Like, dude, I like when it's a side thing, or it's just like, because again, I don't give a shit. Like, it's not like here's an example. I'm not gonna go watch a movie where Loki's in it, or one of these new shows he's on where Loki's in it, and be like, no, I'm not interested anymore.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter unless things change and now all of a sudden he's just nonstop fucking. Then I'm like, dude, I'm not interested. You guys
I'd be more interested if Disney's watching. That's how you get me to be more of a fan. Speaking of like just changing the narrative, my grandfather used to buy this beer called Pink Triangle. Do you guys remember that beer?
Hold on for a second. When you started with my grandfather used to, knowing your history on this show, Tyler, I was like,
oh god,
we might need to speaker call fucking PC Manny.
Oh yeah, get ready. This
Oh,
is
here we go.
Old
So
granddaddy Dolezal.
Wait, you're a Dolezal?
Yeah, that
Are
is
you related
to Rachel. No.
Yeah, man.
No.
I thought that was gonna be a whole new storyline.
Not all Dolezals are related to each
Probably
other.
not,
Oh my, where's
though.
PC Manny right now?
Probably
Do you
not.
identify as black, Tyler?
Here
No.
on the HWP
Do it, Sean.
podcast, we just like to say that not all Dolezals are as bad as Rachel Dolezal, that there's many great Dolezals, and I'm sure there are many firemen, nurses, and nurse practitioners that have the Dolezal surname. So we just like to say that in the future, we will watch how we approach different people's last names. Back to you.
So Granddaddy Dolezal, he used to buy this beer called the Pink Triangle until he found out that was a gay beer. But like nothing, I mean, it's not like a gay beer. It was a beer. The company was pro-gay. That's why they called it Pink Triangle.
Oh, dude, I took it a different way. I thought it was a very heterosexual beer. It's called the Pink Triangle.
Pink Triangle. You would think, actually, yeah.
Right? And then all of a sudden that can change. Like you have Budweiser, which became Bud, and all this. Like then you could have Pink Triangles. Like, hey, grab me a pussy when you go into the kitchen. Like,
Yeah,
bring
exactly.
it back.
And this pussy is wet. There's
See? It's freezing. Yeah,
in his
I don't know.
defense, though, the way he would drink it was one gulp and just fucking.
Just down the whole thing. Pull out an empty bottle.
Oh fuck. All right.
But I feel like that is like a generational thing. Once you, I don't know if these people just want to lose the fans because they're like, you know, I just don't want anybody that's not cool with this to like my character. So I'm going to tell everybody afterwards that he's, you know, whatever.
It's so I don't know, dude. It's I mean, again, then you take a step back. What Sean always says, look at things from a macro level. And I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, we're talking about fucking superheroes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, fucking, don't ruin my. But it's also like, it goes back to the lazy thing. Just fucking, create a new superhero that's fucking dope as shit, and then. You maybe not even say like, oh, this character is gay. You just tell the story. He goes home and his life partner or his husband is there, and you never say straight up he's gay. What? Oh fuck, what's going on? What am I missing? Oh, here we go. Really, we got our first fucking. No, this is our first. But we got 1999 from Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions show, which is a great show. Really enjoying the new all-white direction of the show. I admit I was wrong. Great idea, Jay. Oh fuck! God damn it!
Not to kill the all white vibe, but we did discover a couple weeks ago that I'm a quarter Wampanoag. I just want.
Yeah.
So here on the HWP podcast,
you just see that 1999 go away. He takes it.
He goes minus. Now we owe him $20. Oh God.
Hey.
Yeah. I wanted to go back. There's a couple.
Answer. No, Jade, will you answer Felicia's question? Because you guys had a conversation. You and Nobody Likes Onions had a conversation, and she's trying to figure out what happened there. So explain it to her.
Is nobody joking? Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
And Patrick's a comedian in his podcast. Yeah. Very funny podcast. You should check it out. He's a smart ass. And so how do I do it?
Hey, Felicia, he jokes like when I say that kind of stupid shit, it's the same vein.
But he doesn't mean it, Sean.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood.
No,
right.
look, there's a couple comments. Absolutely, Sandy. Why the audience is predominantly non-white and also non-male, which is fucking wild. Let me
Critter,
see.
Robert Audrey. Sorry, we appreciate you too.
Big Daddy Chris, Critter 83.
What does our paid audience look like?
It looks like Patrick Melton.
Yeah, it's Patrick. Nobody Likes Onions. That is our paid audience right now.
I mean, I can't see his photo. I just see like a picture. Of
he looks. He's about my height. Well, he's about 6'5". Short beard, white dude.
I like how you don't use his like gender or race to describe him.
I said he.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I want to go
Manny?
back to there's two comments. Felicia was saying, not trying to get political, but they're taking one thing out of the classroom to add another, which interesting. I've watched a video on TikTok for the conspiracy theories. Again, that's the only reason I'm on there. But this lady was going off on a school system about, or the school system about like the shit that they were teaching, where it's not a fucking. I flubbed that one. Jesus, it's like listening to somebody read a McDonald's menu in a drive-through.
Oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
Sandy also said it's irritating to her too, Sean. Just tell the story. Y'all about to get killed in your romantic moment.
Love making out.
Dude, I say it audibly in movies where I'm like you're watching an action flick and it's great, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, this might be our last moment. I just want to say to you, I love you so much. Fucking bombs are going out. Bullets are whizzing by. You're like, why? Who the fuck? We don't need all this shit. It's an action movie. Just keep it action. Who gives a fuck?
Dude, that's what, honestly, so I'll fast forward. If I watch Top Gun, I will fast forward that bullshit. I think that's what ruined that movie is every time Kelly McGillis shows up. I liked it. I liked when she was in the hallway or when they were in the bathroom. Like all those parts of the movie are great where there's like that tension shit. But dude, every step I take or whatever it goes like, I don't give a fuck. There was an interruption of the airplanes and the motorcycle.
You like the part when he's riding the motorcycle back and forth?
Yeah, dude.
I liked it when they were playing volleyball.
The fucking plane taking off.
Volleyball shirtless? What?
Oh, dude, that was hot. It would look like it was hot outside. I said,
right?
Yeah.
Jay refers to that movie as that volleyball movie.
Pop cum. What? Oh.
Oh God.
Sean's got pipes. Yeah, sing us another one, Sean.
Well, if somebody said the name of your other show, I sing that every time.
What is it?
I don't know. I only say it when I hear it.
Put the love. Go ahead.
Love in black and white.
Did you sing the original?
No, but dude, the thing that's funny about that is that Jay was getting that song for Love in Black and White, and he was sending me over the
the
example.
original.
And dude, so what's I love the guy he hired, dude.
Amir.
This guy is Amir out hustling, doing his thing. The way he sung, it reminds me of Devin the Dude, man. The way this thing's sung,
Yeah.
I fucking it's so bad, it's so great. It's just like the perfect song ever.
Before I got an auto tune,
Jesus.
yeah, he sent it, and I was like, you're on the right track. The music's great.
You're just not on the right key.
Yeah, I was like, could you maybe auto tune that? And then I have the original still. I should do that one of the episodes. Just put the fucking original one he did. It's fucking brutal.
Take my breath away. Yeah. I said something different.
Sean, Daphne said, "Why when you?" Yeah, get it.
Because
Sean.
you know what? It's a little more intimate and personal. It's kind of like I'm telling you a secret in your ear.
Do a little ASMR.
And so then, what you do is you take the banana and put it in your mouth and start slowly chewing, so it sounds like.
Oh God, fucking yuck!
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Do you have a PSA? Do we have a PSA?
I do have a PSA.
Okay, here. Let me. What was the intro? Fuck, I can't remember.
I
have a
listened.
Sean update.
Attention.
I have a Phil Fox update, which I'll give in a sec. But
Oh shit!
it's time for another public Sean announcement. I think.
Look up in the sky. What's that? Is it a thing? No. What is it? I don't know. Oh, it's a PSA. Public Sean. I don't know.
Yeah. Hit us. The chicks are
public
digging
service-
it. Chicks are digging it, by the way, the singing. Michael's very uncomfortable.
Michael, I understand. And so what I'm going to do to bring your comfort level up for next episode is I'm going to write you a song with your name in it. And I'm going to sing it to you.
Naked. What?
Right?
Don't know about that.
Rock hard dick.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah. Could it be? It's a public Sean announcement.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was. Could it be? What's that? It's another public Sean announcement.
And yeah. Okay. So here's what it is. For the sake of humanity, for the sake of your relationships, for the sake of your own well-being, long press all social media apps icons on your phones until they start to squiggle and show a little X. Hit that X. You're going to be presented options. Those options, one of them is going to include uninstall. Hit that option.
Except YouTube or Facebook if you're watching this.
That's right. Public Sean announcements. That was a Sean announcement. Now back to Tyler and Jay and Sean again doing the show.
Okay, I'm going to give a Phil Fox update. So I talked to Phil when I was in Nashville. He called me, and I was about to go into the show, so I told him I'd call him back, and then I haven't talked to him since. But he's doing good. He said he's had some bouts of being depressed, but he said the positive is he's dealing with them without drugs. So he's dealing with them sober, which is great. Which I told him that's the most important thing. People are asking about how Rinks is. Wrinkles is good. He got his nuts clipped 2 days ago, and he was. Dude, Tyler, have you got Blueberry's nuts clipped?
Yeah, I got clipped the other like a month or two ago.
Okay, so I have a question for you because this is how Wrinkles handled it. He was groggy as shit the whole day, but then at about 10 o'clock at night, it was like he was back to normal. And then since then, the last 2 days, he has been fucking the shit out of his bed. Like, which I'm like, you have no nuts anymore. I thought that was supposed to help curb it, but he's been going crazy.
Yeah, my dog was pretty hyper, and then he's been he was a little humpy, but I think it takes like a month for all of his testosterone to get out of his body.
Well, he's definitely trying to shoot it out quickly.
Yeah, right.
This is
It's still in there. But it's definitely gonna die down. My dog, he hums way less now.
Nice.
Like even when I'm like coming out of the shower, I don't even get a look from him anymore. It's
does it
dead.
still taste the same?
His balls? No, man, there's no balls there. It's just licking scrote.
We just want to say here at the HollingsWorthless program that we do not condone bestiality, even if that's Tyler's thing. Okay, back to you guys.
Why are you kink shaming? I think you got to do another one of these.
Okay, yeah, Felicia's got her dog just had it happen recently.
Dude, Blue's doing great. And I took him to my show for the first time. So the voice comedy competition update. I wish I could add topics to this, but I just got access to it today. But if you guys don't mind me talking about how that competition's
no.
Dude,
I'm
yeah,
totally interested.
We're only 50 minutes in.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. But we still have time.
So I'm the judge / coach of this competition. The way the competition's set up is there's 3 comedians. Each one of us is kind of a booker on top of being a comedian. And each one of us has like several years of experience. It's Josh Firestein, who books most of Tacoma Comedy Club, Spokane Comedy Club, Bricktown Comedy Club, all of those. And then Monica Nevi was supposed to be the other judge who books like Super Secret Time. And but she dropped out. So now it's just Mike and Josh and myself, which
Mike Coletta?
Mike Coletta, yeah.
Awesome.
So somebody definitely, one of the comedians that was on the competition brought up that there's only 3 white male judges on this show. And like just
we're judging funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, so it's each one of us has a different way of doing it. I guess we're all kind of judging by who's the funniest.
Yeah.
But because we can only pick 8 people each that we are going to pin against each other and then later against themselves to try and get like the number 1 winner, and whichever coach gets that winner or pick that winner in the first, whatever, then we get a bonus on top of how much we're getting paid, which goes to a charity. It doesn't go to a charity, but it goes to a charity. It's a beautiful charity. Oh, we're so generous.
WhoSmokesWeed.me.
Exactly. It's the Seattle Stoners charity. It's helping these stoners get books in their hands because they're stupid. They need books. So we it's been, I don't know. So I brought Blueberry with me to the last one, and he was great. He sat on my lap the whole time. He was like a total showroom dog. I'm excited to have him like in the future. I want to bring him on stage.
Your dog is so hyper though. He wasn't going crazy.
Yeah. Every time somebody walked past him, he would go absolutely H.
I'm sure that was really helpful for the comics.
It was every time the comics was right about to go on stage, this dog would jump on him. I was like, well, you still got to impress me. I'm one of the judges.
Dude, that brought up something I wanted to talk about, and we should have enough time. The code of conduct in the local comics group, Pacific Northwest. So for the viewers, listeners, there's in Facebook you have different groups, and I'm in so many for like local scenes, like Phoenix Comedy Group, Las Vegas Comedy Group, Boston Comedy Group, Seattle, blah blah blah. So yeah, I mean in LA, I
live in LA.
So somebody posted Pacific Northwest Comedy Code of Conduct. Was that what it was titled?
It's the Northwest Comedy Code of Conduct.
That thing that Manny sent out. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
So
I'm bad news,
dude. It's like the stuff with I'm trying to the thing that stuck out to me is at the very top they say nobody can do. You're not allowed to do racist, transphobic, homophobic. What was the other phobic jokes?
No material that is racist, transphobic, fatphobic, homophobic, misogynistic.
This goes my whole set. Fatphobic.
Or includes other hate speech that could cause harm to others. We know some jokes just don't work, and we won't know until we try them on stage. But while good faith jokes that bomb will be tolerated, a person using a microphone as a shield against liability for hate speech will not.
Okay, so I
Where
started.
did it come from?
Again,
Dude.
this is comedy. Remember?
Yeah,
that
so
part.
I started to respond to that in the Seattle Comics group, and then I just was like, fuck,
It doesn't
nobody
matter.
gives a fuck. Yeah.
No.
So, but what I was going to respond with is who determines if something is racist? If I'm doing a joke that's talking about race, does that mean it's racist? If I tell the story about where I went out with the trans chick, not knowing, I mean that's a story. That's something that happened to me, and I talk about my life experiences on stage. So, would that be considered transphobic?
You're supposed to consider the action or statement when you say it. Would a reasonable person also consider the action or statement acceptable or unacceptable? And that's, if you want, I can tell you what the punishment is if you don't follow these rules.
Well, there's a punishment. I don't think I got that.
I'll just give you the headlines of each one.
Okay.
So if you feel comfortable and it's safe to do so. So this is if you believe a performer, or by the way, no, you forgot a major part. This isn't just for comedians. This is also for the people in the crowd, the audience. This is for these are audience rules too. So ready?
Wait. Hold on. Before you read these, are they posting these at shows, and then does the audience have to sign off on these?
I don't know. I need to read this whole thing. So there's best practices for audience. Part 2 is best practices for comedy producers. So there's best practices for all different groups. So I imagine they're going to post this somehow. But what do you do if you believe a performer or a performer, audience member, or producer has violated the capital C code of capital C conduct? If you feel comfortable and it's safe to do so, but only if it's safe to do so, you may attempt to correct the issue directly by informing the violator, I'm going to say it that way, by the way, that their behavior is unacceptable and it must stop immediately. Keep a record. Write down dates, times, witnesses, what was said, when, and by whom. Documentation is important. If you're not comfortable communicating directly with the violator, then you're encouraged to alert the producer of the show. If the producer is the person who violated this code, see, they're plugging up all the gaps here, then it goes up to the Supreme Comedy Association. I made that up. I just knew people would get pissed by that.
So,
but anyways, you can be asked to leave the venue or asked not to return to the venue until the production team has worked with you on a mutually agreed upon course of action for the violator. So,
public shaming, shaved head, whipping,
right?
Something like
here's
that.
A couple of thoughts on this. Like I said, I was going to put in the thing. Who decides what is transphobic, or like if I tell a joke and in my mind I'm telling a story or something that happened to me, I don't think it's transphobic or homophobic or racist or whatever. The audience loves it, they laugh, but maybe you're trans or maybe you're the ethnicity of the joke is involving and you don't. So who I don't get. Here's my thing is.
All your bits are out, dude.
Yeah,
Racist pickles,
fatphobic.
Your trans jokes.
All of these are out the door.
Anything can be taken that way. It depends on who gets offended. If you offend somebody, then you're screwed. Essentially, it's like roll of the die on if there's gonna be somebody crazy in the audience that's just gonna take it too seriously.
Well, here's the other thing, people will say punching up and punching down, which is always stupid to me, because if you say you're punching up or punching down, then that's saying you're viewing somebody as being above you or below you. Whereas I'm like, we're all the same. Here's another thing. Since I've been a kid to this day, if I like you, I talk shit about you. I fuck with you. If I don't like you, I'm not going to say shit to you or about you. You pretty much cease to exist to me. It's no ill will or malice. I'm like, that person doesn't affect my life. I don't give a fuck. So, it's like I do jokes that's talking about race and shit like that. Which I've done at the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition, but some white comics in Seattle might get offended for someone. But it's
always happens.
Yeah. And I don't do pandering shit. Like I don't do the fucking, I'm a white guy, I have good credit, I can't dance, I have a small dick, all that horse shit. I fucking can't stand that.
Women be shopping.
Yeah. So I would love to see. I'm going to follow it because I want to see who is the first person that violates it and what the violation is, or if I'll be the first person. And this is this for like locally produced shows, or this? I'm guarantee this isn't going to be up at like Tacoma Comedy Club or Spokane Comedy Club.
I bet you that if I named 5 people right now, that 3 of them, in trying to guess who wrote this, who was a part of this, I'd get at least 3 of them right. This is it's too simple though, dude. This isn't any kind of new thing. This is like now this is new that they actually have documented and thought it out, and almost looks like a lawyer reviewed it. But dude, this is like the mentality. It's like that place.
That's definitely somebody wrote this when they weren't doing shows, and they had a lot of time to write this.
Which means every weekend, right? Yeah, exactly. Dude. Yep. Dude, that's true. That's like somebody said it here, and they're right. Scott Wilson. It's a committee of uncomedic activities, and Scott B.S. Jeffrey. These are people that got to deal with this, man.
Yeah, those are comics. Where do these rules apply, guys? That's what I'm curious, Sandy. Like, it's got to be somebody's one-off shows. It's not this. You're not going to see this shit at a comedy club.
It's all those. Well, yeah, exactly. It's what it is, dude. You know who it is. It's all those shows, man.
Dude, I want to see the show that is following these. It's going to be quirky references to shit I have no idea about.
Not funny.
Yeah, it's
that's the new. That's right. That's the new comedy. Is not 100%.
Making a statement.
All these statements and all these rules like this is really what's ruining comedy, especially in Seattle. Like, there's no place to do comedy. There was only one comedy club in Seattle right now, and that's Laughs Comedy Club. And because of all this fucking like safe space shit, he violated this shit, they've closed their doors to local comics. They don't even have an open mic anymore. So now you can't fucking practice there anymore. And it's like, what the fuck have you guys done? Like, you have self-destructed so much, even though you're not even a part of the fucking community. You're just outside of the community, ruining it for all the people who are in it actively working because you're jealous and you're upset because what you're saying isn't funny, but what they're saying is funny, but you can take offense out of it. So you're going to try and tear them down so you can get their spot. And that's all it is.
Dude, you know what? I know we've been involved in this on Onion's show, but dude, Patrick, and this isn't for our show, it's for his. Go watch. But dude, there's this comedian out in Vegas. There's this dude out in Vegas who will go up on comedy stages, and dude, it's the same. That's what he reminds me of, is one of those fucking Seattle comics. I'm not saying comics in Seattle. I'm saying those particular Seattle comics.
Those people.
It's the same. Yeah, man, it's the same shit. It's the
That's what you should name your next album, Sean. Those people.
Yeah, right.
When you call non-binary people, do you call them those people?
Jesus.
Where's Manny? Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Daphne said the comedians from the past would not survive this at all. Well, they would, because this is not addressing them. Like, you think Dave Chappelle or fucking Bill Burr or Jessica Kirson or anybody is looking at this like, oh fuck, let me adjust my fucking set for this. But yeah, what if I'm an insult comic? What if that's my thing? God, can you imagine starting in Seattle and you're like, you know what? I really like Don Rickles. I like that roast style comedy. I want to do that. It's going to be playful, but I'm going to shit on people for ethnicity, sexual preference, even my own, whatever my ethnicity is or my race. I like that. I want to pursue that as a style of comedy. And you start in Seattle or Portland.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
And they tell you right out the gate that kind of stuff is never funny. If you just said that in a conversation, I'm interested in doing this, I want to do this Rickles type, they'd say there's nothing funny about any of that though. You can't, there's never a time that's funny.
Yeah, here's the thing, Divine, you said Patrice would have bowed out long ago. Absolutely not. It would be the opposite. He would fucking go darker. He would go to one of those shows and try to fucking hit every one of those. He would probably do a whole checklist of all those. He used to say, he would talk about, like, if an audience wasn't feeling him or whatever, he would say, oh, I'm not going to bomb. We're going to bomb. And he would just go make it worse for everybody.
I mean, Tyler, you have to think too, Patrice, that's why he didn't do very well in the show business world, is because he ran by his own fucking rules, man. That's why The Office ended. That's why a lot of things he just couldn't get involved with, because he just didn't play the games, man, which was
kind of like
detriment.
Why he ended. He wouldn't I think I heard recently that he was a diabetic and that's why he had a stroke, but he never ate or gave a shit about his diabetes, and that's why he had an early demise.
I heard he was changing, but it might have been too little, too late. But yeah, fuck, dude. I mean, it's just I can't imagine. Like people would ask me, because I've been in different scenes, Boston, Seattle, Phoenix.
Oh, we get it. We get it.
Thank you. But people would ask me about the Seattle scene, and I'd tell them straight up. I was like, well, when I moved there, and I really liked the Seattle scene, like the Comedy Underground, going to the Underground, and we'd all hang out there. We'd do the open mic, you do shows there and stuff. But I said, after a few years, Tacoma Comedy Club really became my home club, and I really liked this Tacoma scene because it was still funny, and it was still that raw, like stand up. Like it's by the way, Big Daddy Chris checked out. See you, Big Daddy Chris. Oh shit, we haven't had the update. Sean, do you want to read Sandy's question?
How's that? Which one was I talking about? Which one is she referring to?
I don't know which one of his, how many BMWs do you have?
That's a big question. We all know in this room how many. I don't have to keep saying I got 7 BMWs. People get tired of it.
Wow.
People get tired of it.
Which are they all the same style? Yeah.
They are all colors? 740 ILs. The long one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I think we probably run that one.
Natasha said, quote, why did the chicken cross the road? End quote. You're canceled for talking about exposing animals to potential harm and for promoting carbon emissions. Yeah, seriously. Scott Wilson, you just have to do an accent and observation of your parents and how weird that was in situation X.
Oh God, there it is. Yep.
So true. Okay. Oh, I don't know. 6 Leo or what?
I do agree with what you were saying a minute ago, Jay, about how it's like I thought I had a home club. Like for a minute, it was the Comedy Underground because I would always go there, always practice there, and then it kind of got taken over by a different scene. And then it was kind of like the Parlor because I was going there the most times, and I would even say the Parlor was my home club because I got paid the most by them, made the most money out of them. Well, not the most money, but I got paid the most. And then now it's Tacoma Comedy Club because all these other clubs have gone out of business.
And it's a great club. You want to say also.
And it's the best club in the state. Jesus Christ, so well.
Take it easy with that too. They're not paying us anything, so I mean, balance it out.
Yeah. I remember at the Parlor, I was telling a joke. Again, it had to do with race, but it's not a racist joke. And there was right to my left, there was 2 black ladies and their friend who, I don't know if she was Indian. I'm not sure. I was going to say she was something, but that's fucking sounds awful. She was non-white, but she wasn't black. And
POC.
Yes. What's that?
That's hard to.
For you, it's CP,
Don't
right?
ask him.
God damn it.
Yeah. Fucking.
I've had flashcards. I've been doing it all day.
For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, you got to go to the first episode that Tyler was on. We should tell that story every episode.
We should just remind them. Yeah,
please do.
But no, I
just want to remind everybody that I'm part Wampanoag. So
said it again.
I know,
damn
Jesus. But I start going into this joke, and the one lady, not the 2 black ladies, the one lady steps up, killing the person.
This COP.
Funny, man. It might as well.
What if Daphne goes, "Go ahead, Tyler, say it," and he takes that the wrong way and just throws out the N-word?
No,
Tyler, what the fuck, man? No, so I start this joke, and the not the 2 black ladies, the one their friend interrupts and was like, "That's racist," and I go, "Oh, what's that?" And so she tries to fucking start talking, and I shut it down. She walks out, leaves. Her 2 friends, the 2 black ladies, stayed there. I finished the joke. They're dying. And I go, now go tell your fucking dumb friend that you listen to the whole fucking joke before you interrupt.
Exactly.
That dumb cunt.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I think we might have made it through the episode without Tyler canceling us. Go ahead, Tyler, say it. That's that and Natasha's colored up person is fucking kills me. I think which this is also, by the way, this is the name of Tyler's next album, Colored of Person.
Colored of Person. That would be a great name for an album. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. All right. What are we plugging? We'll start with you, Jonathan.
I'm gonna figure out how to view my messages so I can
I'll show you
reply back
after
to
this.
people. That's what I got going on.
A lot of dick pics in there, probably.
I hope so.
Big Daddy Chris, I thought you were leaving. You're back. All right, good. And Tyler, you got anything? Oh wait, Sean, do you have any sold out shows you got coming up?
I do, but dude, I almost feel like I show off every week.
Okay, all right, we get it. All right, Tyler, what do you got?
Well, I'm still the judge for the voice comedy competition going on at Tacoma Comedy Club on Tuesday, August 10th, which is my birthday. So come on out, you guys. We're gonna be celebrating all night sober. On August 14th, I will be doing the dope show at Roxy Theater in Bremerton, Washington.
Dope.
And
the
15th, I got like a ton of shows. I guess
where can they go?
August 15th, I'm doing 4 shows at Tacoma Comedy Club. I'll be doing the brunch show, I'll be doing the mid show, I'll be doing the dope show, and I'll be headlining at night. So come out. You have so many times you can see me. Or you can pay $120. You can watch me do comedy for 8 hours straight.
All right.
It'll be the same set though every time.
Exactly. And he'll be going down that checklist and making sure not to do any of those things. My show's coming up this Saturday. I'll be at Notoriety for Laugh After Dark Amazon Prime taping.
Why don't they have Variety there?
Why don't they what?
Why don't they have Variety there? Like, what do they have against that? A lot of places do have it.
August 12th through the 15th, or August 12th through the 14th. I liked it. Comedy Catch in Chattanooga. I will be there. And I got other stuff. You can go to Big Irish J, but I'll also mention September 25th and 26th. I'm going to be with Tyler Smith.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, we're
Bend,
going to
Oregon.
Bend
What?
over.
At the Domino Room.
Dude, I'm doing
You're
Bend,
going to
Oregon.
Domino?
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah,
That's where I'm from.
Sean's from Bend.
Dude,
why you should? Yeah, you want to come,
worries.
Sean?
When is it?
September 25th and 26th.
Nope. Because September 26th, I will be at Dana Point, California, watching Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
live.
The next weekend, so will I, motherfucker.
And then the weekend after that,
Sean,
going
fucking-
Do you like Pearl Jam?
He's surrounded in it. His shirt, his hat, the pictures. By the way, Michael said "fucking boo." By the way, there's a new episode of "Fucking Boo" will be coming out this weekend. I know I've been sloughing a little bit. I apologize, but we're gonna have a new one coming out this weekend. Bombing stories. Isn't that where the last
bombing story?
Okay, well, you want to do it?
Yeah, I told you, dude. It's a great one. It involves a helicopter.
Little attitude. Okay.
Whoa.
Jesus. All right.
Get me on the fucking show. Put me in contact with your.
Thought you were from Klamath.
God, the desperation.
I don't know how
here.
to. Hey, dude, I don't know.
I know
how to
it
take
sounds like
that.
an insult.
I don't know how to take that. Yeah, that is where the last Blockbuster is.
It is. It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bend, Oregon.
I'm pumped, man. We already got 25% sold out for that
For
show.
Bend?
For Bend, yeah.
I can't wait.
Domino Room's a good size room. That's like the place that everybody goes in Bend.
Yeah.
Like those dope shows.
We're gonna do the
shows.
big. We're doing the big room too because of COVID. So we're not even doing that small side room.
Awesome.
The small side room's 150 people, but we're doing the 500 room just so it'll be like super spacious. You can come out. We'll feel safe. Don't have to worry about no Delta, nothing. Just
Great place.
Yeah,
Lots of Republicans there. So watch
Tyler
out.
has guaranteed it. So if you catch anything, you can talk to Tyler about it legally. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Until next time, we love you all, and until next time,
we'll see you later. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
No.
Tyler's
Sorry, everybody. Ugh.